Hey everyone, so this is going to be part 2 of my Christmas haul. In part 1 I did the, not really disclaimer, but like the general, I'm not trying to brag or be showy or anything, so I won't repeat that here, but you guys know that that's how I feel because I said it in the first one, in the first part. But anyway, these are the either book-related items or books or like general entertainment things that I very sweetly received for Christmas. So, I think we'll start with the kind of non-bookish things, or like the bookish things that aren't books, and I'm showing this in here because this is something I would use while I read, and that is a Holiday Berry Yankee candle. Yankee Candle is, of course, a candle company, and I don't know if they're just... I would assume with a name like Yankee Candle, they would only be in the States, but I'm not really sure. But this is another situation where I wish that the videos were 4D, so you guys could jump in here and smell this, because, oh my goodness, it smells delightful. It's one of those things, though, where it reminds me so strongly of the holidays that I think... or of this time of year, I'll say, that I think I'm only gonna burn it probably for another week or two, and then I will probably save it for the holiday season, but that will be great because it will last me quite a long time because of how big it is. So that'll be exciting. But yeah, it just smells wonderful, and that was a very sweet gift from my aunt. Oh, and I forgot to say in my last video that a major part of, like my giant kind of Christmas and birthday present, because my birthday is just 3 weeks after Christmas, from my aunt is, she very kindly got me a new computer because mine, a new laptop, because mine, basically mine was, I'm kind of surprised it lasted as long as it did. It's still technically alive. Not alive, but like it still technically works. But my screen was broken to the point where you could only see 2/3 of it. My disk drive no longer worked. It took a bit for internet to pop up. Like it took a while for things to run. It took a while to turn on, that kind of thing. So, while I can still use it to hopefully transfer stuff from that computer to my new one, it was really time for a new one. Yeah, I just wanted to say that that was a very incredibly generous gift from my aunt for Christmas and my birthday, and I just forgot to mention that in the other video. Next is... okay, another kind of non-bookish, but sort of bookish. This, you'll totally understand why it's bookish as soon as I show it. This was a gift from my cousin and his girlfriend, and it kind of amazed me, because I was like, I didn't even know that you guys knew how much I loved this, and that is, they got me a Jane Austen mug, and first of all, I have been wanting something like this for quite a long time. They had no idea about that, but I didn't even know that they knew how much I loved Jane Austen, because it's just not something that comes up in conversation when we're together, so I was just kind of shocked. But yes, I love this mug. I'm so excited. And it's the same company. I'll show you guys the bottom. It's the same company, the Unemployed Philosophers Guild, that does the Disappearing TARDIS mug from Doctor Who, which was their Christmas gift to me last year. So yeah, they're just incredibly thoughtful with this. And I cannot wait to show you guys. So here's a picture of all the quotes that are on it, and then here's what the actual mug looks like. It's a very interesting handle. I've never seen a handle that's that square, really, but it makes a lot of sense. But yeah, so there's this one, and it has her portrait on there with Jane Austen, and then so many quotes. It's fantastic, and like little pictures, like there's a picture of 2 entwined wedding rings, a fan, like roses and flowers, a little teacup, and I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to read you guys all these quotes because I'm that excited. The first is, "The first moment I beheld him, my heart was irrecoverably gone." I don't remember which one that's from. I want to say Persuasion, but I'm not totally sure. And then, "The more I see of the world, the more am I dissatisfied with it, and every day confirms my belief of the inconsistency of all human characters." Again, not so sure who that was, but I'm guessing it was a not so nice character? Not really sure. "Let other pens dwell on guilt and misery." That is awesome. Not sure what it's from, but that is awesome. "Friendship is certainly the finest balm for the pangs of disappointed love." I want to say that is Emma. I want to say. However, again, not totally sure, but I'm fairly positive that's Emma. "Till this moment, I never knew myself." Not sure. Yeah, this is bad. I feel like a failure as an Austen fan, a little bit. "For what do we live but to make sport for our neighbors and laugh at them in our turn?" I'm pretty sure, like, I was reading these to my grandmother, and my grandmother was like, "I strongly disagree with that." And I was like, "But Grandma, I'm pretty sure it's in jest. Like, I think the character who says it sarcastically." And I think this is from, I wouldn't at all be surprised if it's like something that Mr. Bennet said. But again, not totally sure. And then, oh my gosh, I love this one. This is, "A man does not recover from such a devotion of the heart to such a woman. He ought not, he does not." This, I'm 99% sure is from Persuasion. "One cannot have too large a party." I think Emma, maybe? "One half of the world cannot understand the pleasures of the other." No idea, but I find that to be true. Here's one everybody knows. "'Tis a truth universally acknowledged that a single man in possession of a good fortune must be in want of a wife." Pride and Prejudice. Ooh, okay, here's a good one. I mean, I don't like it per se, but I'm happy that I know where it's from, I think. This is, "People always live forever when there is an annuity to be paid them." And I believe Fanny Dashwood says that in Sense and Sensibility, I think. And then here's one of my favorite quotes of all time. This is, "If I loved you less, I might be able to talk about it more." And I won't say who says it, but I will say, or to who, but I will say that is from Emma. And then, "In vain I have struggled," and that is Darcy in Pride and Prejudice. And then the little teacup, I like that. Okay, so I love this, and I can't wait to actually drink out of it. And I love, the inside is like a really beautiful color, but I don't know, I would say that's like eggplant colored. I quite like that color. So, yeah, that is my bookish mug that I am just so excited about. Okay, now hopefully I can get through the books in like 5 minutes. Okay, I do have 2 non-bookish things, but they're DVDs, but they're book adaptations, so yeah, anyway. The first is Poldark Season 3. This was a Christmas present. and I'm so excited that I have it on DVD so I can just binge watch it. I think I'm going to do that after the new year because I'm still kind of in a Christmas mood, so I really want to read and watch some more Christmas things, but yeah, I'm really happy to have this because I did start watching it when I recorded it on TV, but I was only able to watch episode 1 because then our DVR was getting too full, so I had to delete them. But I think I didn't delete them completely until I knew that I had this. But yeah, anyway, I am really excited to have that. And then the other that I'm so excited about is Wives and Daughters by Elizabeth Gaskell. And this is the only Gaskell adaptation that I didn't own, but every time I saw it, it was like $40, and that was just too much for me to pay for this. I love it a lot, but not $40 worth. Like, I didn't think that the amount of content you're getting... Okay, for example, this is about 4 hours long. This is about 10 hours long. And full price, like, again, this was super cheap, but full price, this was only $5 more than this full price, and I just think that that's not right. Anyway, so, yeah, so, this was on a massive sale, which is how I ended up getting it, and I know that I said these were Christmas presents, and they were Christmas presents, but I also, sort of bought them early, and then they were put under the tree for me because these were both part of a massive British TV sale at Barnes & Noble. So anyway, yeah, so that's how I justified getting this one, is it was like less than half price maybe with this sale. And same with Poldark Season 3. So, incredibly excited about both of those. And, alright, now it's getting to be the almost 13-minute mark, and I cannot talk about the rest of these in that amount of time, so this is actually going to be in 3 parts. So I'm sorry I talk a lot, but I also was so excited about that mug, I had to read you guys every quote on there. But anyway, hope you enjoyed this, and stay tuned for part 3. Bye.